Hello, you're welcome to a new series, Business Lessons from the Bible. The Bible is not just a religious book, it's a manual for life. Basic information before leaving Earth is the most effective book we need on earth. All through this series, we'll be sharing tips and principles from the Bible that can help enhance our businesses. Stay through and you will be glad you did. Hello, you're welcome to the last episode on our series, Business Lessons from the Bible. Today makes it the 30th day in our 30-day journey of one video every day. We want to appreciate you who kept up with us. You made it worth the while. If you're watching this afterward, we celebrate you also. So today, I'll be looking at the topic that I would say is a bit funny. I titled it, Maximize Every Opportunity to Showcase Your Strength. Let's look at how Jesus did that. I'll read John 11. I'll just pick it. John 11 from verse 1. It started by now. A certain man was sick, Lazarus of Bethany, in the town of Mary and her sister Martha. In verse 4 of it, he said the message went to Jesus, but in verse 4, he said, when Jesus heard that, he said, this sickness is not unto death, but for the glory of God, that the Son of God may be glorified. Now, Jesus loved Martha and her sister and Lazarus. So when he heard that he was sick, he stayed 2 more days in the place where he was. Then after this, he said to the disciple, let us go to Judea again. The disciple said to him, Rabbi, lately the Jews sought to stone you, and you are going there again. Jesus answered, are there not 12 hours in the day? If anyone walks. Verse 11, he said, this thing is said, and after that he said to them, our friend Lazarus sleeps, but I go that I may wake him up. Which means he eventually told them that Lazarus was dead. Jesus had all it takes to stop Lazarus from dying. Remember, he said from the beginning, he said, this is not unto death, but that the Son of God may be glorified. So I want you to know, as a business person, you represent God with your business. Your business is a representation and a demonstration of the creative capacity of God expressed through you and your team. Once you have this clarity in mind, you know that every opportunity you have is an opportunity to talk about what God is doing through you, your team, to make the world a better place. I was in a session sometime last week, and a lady who handled that session told us how she eventually got married because she was asked, everybody were asked, introduce yourself. And in the course of her introduction, she talked about what she was doing, what she wanted to do, and what she has done. He said today's husband never liked her. He said she was too loud. But look at it. And history also has it that Barack Obama had the privilege of becoming the American president because he was given an opportunity to make a speech. And when he made the speech, everybody turned and said, who is this guy? So every opportunity you have to talk about yourself, every opportunity you have to introduce yourself is an opportunity to market. Jesus took that opportunity to market the spiritual strength that he carries. So you must deliberately, intentionally seek for these opportunities. It's not high service. In fact, if you're not proud of what you have, no other person can be proud of your value. So you must place value on your value and talk about your value. No one else can do that for you. As the MD of your organization, you are the chief marketing officer. So let's look at these few action steps. First thing is that have a deep respect for your value. When an opportunity comes for you to talk about yourself, the only reason the value you offer will flow in your conversation is because you truly honor that value. You truly understand the impact of what you are offering. If you understand that, somebody said, some of you are ashamed of marketing. How can you have cure to HIV/AIDS? And you see people who have HIV/AIDS and you say you are afraid to tell them that you have the cure. When you say, I don't like marketing, I'm afraid of marketing, what you may just be telling us that you don't have the real respect and honor for the value that you provide. If you truly do, you talk about it. Secondly, be ready at all time to demonstrate the efficacy of your value. Because when you talk about it, sometimes you may just be given the opportunity to demonstrate it. Always be ready, in and out of season. Thirdly, represent the expected outcome of the value you offer. For instance, you want to teach people about how to maintain hygiene. When they see you, you should be neat. You want to teach people about how to maintain their health. You must demonstrate that at every point in time. You want to teach people how to be financially empowered. They must see it around you. That's why it looks as if fraudsters happen to have a lot of more followers, because the professors, some of the people who are teaching us about financial literacy are broke. So when you see a young man who is flaunting cars, flaunting wealth all around, saying, I want to have a session with few persons, you see everybody trooping them. Why? Results. So you must represent the future. You must represent the outcome of what your product promises to deliver. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We've come to the end of this series. Hopefully, our next series is going to be an awesome one. Thank you for joining us. Shalom.